Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Zach and JR here with Extreme Outfitters. Appreciate you all joining us today. We've got another new product for you. This is, again, an exciting product. We finally got them in, the new Victory HLR. What do you think, JR?
So far, I love them. I've had a little bit of time to play with them, and phenomenal shaft so far from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's a great addition to Victory's lineup, right? They've got their 4 mil, their 5 mil, standard diameter shafts. This falls in the 5 mil option that they've got. We know they've got the RIP TKO, which is honestly one of our top selling arrows across the board.
Yes. They've
got the RIP XV, and in between that is gonna be the HLR. So this, brand new for this year, it's a 1.5K weave, right? Which
Correct.
is different than the RIP TKO, which is a 3K weave.
Correct.
So this is supposed to help with
better arrow flight, basically in the long run. So it's going to help with your flight stability. It's going to rebound a lot faster, and it's going to reduce less torque on the arrow.
So just overall better performance across the board when it comes to arrow flight.
Correct.
They've continued on with their Ice Nano ceramic coating, which again, better penetration. It makes pulling out of targets that much easier. It is a nice addition to any of the Victory arrows. Like all arrows, these are spine aligned as well, so it makes fletching these up very simple. You can easily pull up the shaft, look at it, tells you where the stiffest part of the spine is, and you can fletch according to that. Mm-hmm. So again, a nice feature from Victory. This comes with your 50 grain outsert. Pretty much all of, I think, Victory's arrows come with a 50 grain shock outsert.
Except for the RIP XVs, those come with a
21 grain.
21 grain.
That's right, yep. So a nice outsert system that comes along with it. And the thing about this arrow is it's a little bit lighter than the RIP TKO, a little bit heavier than the RIP XV.
Right.
So it's right in that middle grounds. So essentially, you should have a more durable RIP XV.
Yep, in a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
So what do these come available in?
So we have 6 different spines. We have a 200 spine, and I'll read off all the GPIs as well. So 200 spine is coming in at 9.8 grains per inch. 250 is 8.7. A 300 is 8.1. 350, 7.3. 400 is 6.9, and a 500, a staggering 6.3 grains per inch.
A lot of spine options. So this is going to cover this anybody, I mean, across the board. I mean, from a 200 all the way to a, what did we say? 500. So a lot of options for you to choose from. These are available in their Elite, their 1000s, their Gamer, which is a 3000s, and a Sport, which is a 5000 straightness. So lots of options, again, for this shaft.
Yep, this will be a great shaft for somebody that's wanting to get a little bit heavier FOC, or if you want to have a little bit lighter option, like I might be taking these to tack. I built a 250 up, and it's like 450 grains with 100 grain field point. So
yeah,
super excited for them, to be honest.
The 5 mil shaft, in my opinion, is probably our most popular diameter that we sell. It's just a great in between, you know, your standard, your 4 mil, the 5 mil is a great do-all shaft, and the options that you have in the 5 mil selection are enormous, right? From all your different companies that are out there. And the HLR, I think, is going to do very, very well, just solely based off that in-between option between the RIP XV and the RIP TKO and the GPIs that they offer for this. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of testing on these. So what we've got in front of us, these are the Elite shafts, so your 1000 straightness, which is what we primarily sell from Victory, is going to be all of their Elite stuff. We offer Gamer shafts as well in majority of the Victory line, but Elite seems to be our most popular.
Sought after.
Yeah, absolutely. So all bare shafts that we sell. So we're going to go ahead and put them on our spine tester. JR is going to spin them and see if these hold true to that 1000 straightness.
Yep. So I have a 300 spine right here. Yeah, that needle is barely moving. So maybe a 1000's playing there, which that's what they advertise. So that's phenomenal. Next, let's test the spine. So I'm going to slightly spin this. I've got the spine aligned up, so it is actually showing as correct. So, and this was just a random draw too.
Yeah, we just grabbed a random shaft out of, we got a huge inventory in these right now. So we've gone through, just randomly wanted to pick one and see how true it is to what they're advertising, and clearly, as you see,
it passed.
On point. I'm excited for this shaft. Like I said, there's a lot of competition in the 5 mil options. And with the HLR being introduced, I think it's just another great option for guys who are looking to focus more on that FOC. So HLR, JR brought up a good point. They're hunt long range. So this is designed specifically for guys who are, I think, looking to, one, shoot long distance, or like we talked about, focus on an FOC build, front of center. You can really do that with this shaft. And again, with all of the different options, and especially with that really stiff 200 spine, you could really load some point weight up on these and build some heavy duty missiles.
Absolutely. Couldn't say any better myself. And like I said, this would be another great option for people looking for a TAC arrow build. They look awesome. The packaging that they come in is actually really nice too. I really like the new packaging that they came with. It's no longer those square tube boxes. It's actually now a plastic material, and it actually has a Ziploc zipper on there, so you can open up and store them right in there.
Very, very clean. I think Victory did a fantastic job. This is one of JR's right here. As you can see, he built up, he put a wrap on it. He's got an AE Max Stealth on the back, fletched up in a 3-fletch configuration, and this thing looks mean, man.
Yep.
You running the standard 50 grain?
I'm running the standard insert that they came with, and so that's a 250 spine. I cut it to 29 inches carbon to carbon, and the whole arrow right there with 100 grain field point is 450 grains. So that's kind of what I was chasing for. It'll be great build for TAC and even just some whitetail hunting here in eastern North Carolina. So
I agree. I anticipate seeing a bunch of these out at the TAC events, that especially that, you know, we're going to Tennessee and PA, so I anticipate seeing a bunch of these out there with it being a new shaft. There's already been a really big demand for them. So if you guys are interested in picking up some of the new HLR from Victory, head over to the website, extremeoutfitters.com. We have a huge inventory on these. And don't forget, we sell all of our shafts individual. So if you're looking at doing a little bit of testing, you want to try the HLR out, buy 3 of them, test them out. You can absolutely do that from our website. We also offer free cut and glue. So if you know the dimensions you're looking for, what length you want, and if you'd like your inserts glued in, you can select that through the checkout process. We'll cut them down, build them up for you, and ship them out.
Yep. Hopefully we'll see you guys out on the course, and hopefully not see too many of those in the damaged arrow bucket.
Yeah, could get expensive quick. So, as always, we really appreciate you guys joining in and watching our videos. Feel free to give us some feedback, drop some comments. Let us know what you think about the HLR and how you think it's going to do in the 5 mil lineup, and any input you guys have. And as always, we really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.